I've been on the hunt for a liner at IKEA, but they are really out of that for months. I find a very similar one at Marshall's. It's a little bit thinner, but it's the same concept. It's see-through and it's got little dots on it. In my previous kitchen, where I had less drawers, all of these things were stored in a bag, and I will share that later on when I'm going to organize all the linen items that I have in the kitchen. But basically it's just a little linen bag where I can keep all these things, and it can hide it, and I can hang it on the wall, and I can save so much space. Okay, for this one, I like to use this for when I am making a cookie dough and this sort of things, and I like to bake pizza with that. And this too is when I fry something and I want to line my wooden plates, and sometimes I just use that as for baking. With silicone, I'm not 100% convinced is a perfect save, so sometimes I use the paper, but I really love my silicone ones for to just roll out a dough and things like that.
Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love.
Since the kids have allergies, I like to use this to create candies that it almost looks like it's coming from the store, but it's not.
No, it is way too late, but I just can't get my eyes off you. Maybe we will regret this, but tomorrow is another day. And I will do anything, I will do anything to get your love. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck. Yeah, gotta put on my favorite song. I need a boost. Let's turn up the love, because it's on. Ooh, ooh, keep my fingers crossed. Oh yeah, it's on. Ooh, ooh, let's turn up the love. Might have been one too many. Should go home to my. Stop believing you're the one I'ma be with tonight. So I will do anything, I will do anything to make you mine. Hey, won't you pour me another? I'm going in, so wish me good luck.
As for the dishwasher, a lot of you have been asking if I'm going to use it in this house, and yes, I am going to use it, but not every single day, because the way I'm cooking, it's still the same. So I use the big bowl like at least 4-5 times a day, and I use my pots very often, so that's not something I can put in there, or my wooden plates, although it is very useful when I'm cleaning out the refrigerator or I do a bigger meal prep. That's when I get a good use of this dishwasher. In our previous kitchen, we chose the space over the dishwasher, and to be honest, I don't really mind that much to wash the dishes, but it's definitely nice to have a dishwasher now. We still have to finish around the sink. Now I'm going to organize this area, and I want to make it very functional and easy to use, and that's the key, not to have a mess on the countertop, because if this area doesn't have a good flow, it will be downhill from there. So to take care of the garbage and the recycling, it has to have a good system. Okay, that is the only one thing that I can't make myself to get rid of, because I know if I will get rid of this thing, I will never repurchase this, because it's super expensive. I'm going to use for bread making, and we're also making our own sausage, and we have an attachment that can ground the meat in a big amount. So that's the reason why I have that, but I don't have a lot of use of it. So I might considering to find a place for it, I don't know, maybe in the pantry, but it's kind of heavy, it has to be on the floor, so that would be in the way. Maybe in the laundry room, I don't know. So the thing is, I don't have a tall cabinet. That's the only tall one where I could store it, that is in on the lower part, because I don't wanna lift it up. So that still needs to be figured out. Oh my god! Oh my god, these are leftovers for the liners, but I want to use one long one just in case if something happens with the garbage disposal and it starts to leak or anything. You know, there's a lot of water thing going on, so I want to protect that. So I'm going to have one long one that actually going to be a little bit longer than the shelf itself, so I can curb it up on the corner. So make sure that is the best way I can keep it away from the water. You just have to put the garlic into that tube, and then you can just roll it, and then it will peel the garlic. When I organize our kitchen, I always like to keep in mind how we're going to use it. I organize our things in zones, like where we keep our dishes and silverware and all the glasses. It's right next to the dishwasher, so it will be very easy and convenient to put it away. We created an area where my husband can make the smoothies, and I have a different area where I prepare the food. So in the morning, when both of us in the kitchen, we can work around each other. This drawer is located right next to the cooktop. I am going to put all of the things that I need for food preparing. Oh my god! Oh, the brand new mixer. Oh. Okay, I think it survived me. This is the pot that we use very often since we don't have a microwave. This is what we use to warm up the food. In this drawer, I'm keeping all the pots that I use on the everyday basis, and these drawers are smaller than any other drawers because we have a down draft behind it, but it is a perfect size to keep all the pots and pans in there. It's easier to cut the liner on the straight line if you fold back that you already have been cut, and that way if you keep continue you will have a straight line. Today, as a new day, I'm going to continue with the kitchen, and I started to use the mixer. I'm going to keep it on the countertop for now, and I'm just going to try to use it more. That wire basket that I put up here yesterday, it was keep falling off, and I'm going to use this hooks and my sticky glue, or I don't know what is it called, sticky strip, I think that's the official name of it. So with this thing, when I used the whole entire strip on this hooks, It worked amazing. When I tried to take it off, because I got a few comments it can damage the texture. Yes, it did. It took off the texture. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just going to use this little square piece because this is really a strong stuff. It's a heavy duty one. 2 little square shape will hold the whole thing, and I can take it off without any damage. As they would say, less is more. A tray to organize things, it pulls everything together so it looks less cluttered. This dishcloth is my ultimate go-to. That's the only one that I use to clean my countertops besides the IKEA towels. This is a charcoal infused bamboo cloth, and what I like about this is, one thing, it's super soft and absorbent, but also it doesn't hold onto the smell because of the charcoal in it. So the top drawer is the most convenient. So I have the kitchen towels over here and the towels that we like to use when we are leaving the house with some homemade food. So this too is for that. This is a nut bag and other things that I use when I'm cooking. And these are napkins that we use every single day. For the next drawer, I have all the aprons. I have 2 tablecloths. These are the bags that I love to use for many purposes, especially when we're traveling. But generally, I like to put the food in there. It's very simple to gather apples and sandwiches and just all kinds of things, and I just pull the string and it's one person's food, so we are able to tell whose food is that. On the bottom I have just this 4 of these that we use when we eat, and I have one of this fancy one just to decorate the table. Everything gets organized here, and all the way over here, other side, I have the pantry that is already organized, and I promised a tour in here, so that will be coming very soon. And on the other side, I have all the fruits. Now that the kitchen is all organized, it's ready for me to cook, and I'm very looking forward to it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!